Hello, Facebook friends, hello. Hello, Facebook friends, hello. I'm feeling kind of silly, so let's start the show. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Bleh. So welcome to the show. Day 50, 50 days in a row. Yes, I haven't missed a day. Nope, I have not missed a day. There's been days where I read only one time. And this will be book number 186, 187. So what? This is awesome. I didn't think we'd be going 50 days, to be honest with you. But I got enough books to go another 10 or more days, probably. Is what I got. Right? 10 days is 40 books. So yeah, we're almost at 200 books. That's pretty cool too, if you think about it. It's pretty neat. It's, yeah. So you know what we should do? We should do this. It's 50 days. 50 days. There we go. That crowd just left. They just left. It'd be funny if you did this, right? You're like,
ho ho ho!
Oh, and I don't know where that came from. Yes, very much so. Put that over there, or else I could be messing around. Oh, so it is Constance's birthday, So let's sing happy birthday to Constance. 1, 2, 3, 4. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Constance. Happy birthday to you. Drink time. Birthday. So there you go. Happy birthday to you. I hope you have a very silly birthday. I hope you have a great birthday, and I hope that you can get out some sunshine. I forgot what I was going to say, so I just added the sunshine. But you did ask for smelly socks, so I assumed you meant the book, and I didn't know that. So I mailed you some smelly socks. So if you see a package from me, don't open it. Don't do it. So today we're going to read Smelly Socks by Robert Munsch. Robert Munsch's Smelly Socks. Oh, Miss Christie's here. Say hi, Miss Christie. There you go, Miss Christie. See, you did this. You kept rubbing it and made the hair grow there. Don't. Don't these your finger got stuck in there. There's lots of stuff in there. It's a big eyebrow. It's crazy big. If I go bald, I'm just gonna take and comb my eyebrows back like that. That's what I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna read the Catawampus cat. Catawampus cat. Miss Christie picked this book out. We just got in a big box of books, so I'm pretty happy. I haven't had a chance to read it, but I know that it's Catawampus because I practiced the word Catawampus. Catawampus. I had a Catawampus room when I was a kid. You had a Wampus room. That's where you played all your games. So you played all the games in the Wampus room. Let's put on these things so I can read the words. Well, let's be honest. I put on glasses, and it doesn't mean I can read the words. It just makes the words I might mispronounce a little bit clearer. Sabrina, how are you? This book was lent to me by Danica. Danica. This Scholastic Books. Thank you very much, Scholastic Books, and Robert Munsch for letting me read this book without coming over to my house and going. So there's the legal part. Hannah Banana. Hello, Hannah Banana. Hannah Banana, 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 rama, lama, 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 dana, Hannah Banana, banana. You know the banana said before you had to leave? Man, I better split. Nothing? Spencer. Miss Christie's not laughing. So now, everything I do today is to try to make Miss Christie laugh. That's it. She just kicked me. Oh, it's because it's time to read. When Tina wanted new socks, her mom took her to the only store in town. Oh, this store only has black socks, said Tina. Can we please go across the river, get some really good socks? We can't drive across the river just because there's no bridge here, said Tina's mom. You know, it's a long, long way to the only bridge, and besides, we don't have a car. They're living in a remote community, right? That's what they live in, a remote community. Oh, there's husky and stuff, so maybe they live up near Inuit in Nunavut, right? Maybe the Inuit. I don't know. Do you guys hear that little the little thundering of feet? The cats are like, we're playing tag. So Tina went to her grandfather and said, can you please take me across the river in your boat? I want to buy some really good socks. The motor's not working in my boat, said her grandfather. Row, said Tina. We can row. I'll row and you can sit in the back of the boat. You will row, said the grandfather. Yes, rowing's easy. Look what he's doing. He's making wood carvings, and it's a pterodactyl. There's lots of pterodactyl pictures in Robert Munsch's books. I don't know what the... do you want to look up and see why it is? Maybe? No? Okay. So Tina got in the boat and rowed slowly. Splash, splash, splash. And the boat went in slow circles. Swish, swish, swish. So Tina rowed faster. Splash, 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 splash. And the boat went in circles. Swish, 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 swish. Ah, the boat's forgotten how to row, said Tina. You sit in the back and tell me what to do, said her grandfather. So Tina sat in the back and told her grandfather how to row. And her grandfather rowed all the way across the river. And then they walked all the way through town to the big sock store.
Wow, an entire store dedicated to socks.
That's it.
That'd be pretty cool.
It was probably called Socks Fifth Avenue.
I sure hope there's a good...
Oh, there is a big... Look at that. There's a big... There it is, right there. My big sock store. At the store, Tina tried on socks that were too big, socks that were too little, socks that were too blue, and socks that were too pink. There's no such thing as too pink, by the way. Tina tried on millions and millions of socks. Finally, she found the perfect pair of red, yellow, and green socks. Since it was almost time for dinner, Tina and her grandfather ran back to the boat, and this time the boat sort of remembered how to row, and Tina rowed around and around and around, and still got to the other side. Look how many socks she's tried on. Oh, that's a big pile of socks, eh? I don't know why you need to try them all on. You just look at them. No, that's not it. For me, if I put my socks on, I can't see them because my belly's still. And I look down. I'm like, could be a flipper and a rollerblade. I don't know what I'm wearing. When they got back, Tina ran home and yelled, "Socks, socks, wonderful socks. These are the best socks I've ever seen in my life. Grandpa rowed me all the way across the river to get these socks. I'm never going to take them off." "Never?" said Tina's mother. "Never," said Tina. "Uh-oh," said Tina's mother. Seems like a challenge. So Tina wore the socks for a long time. She wore them for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 whole days. Her mother said, "Tina, I know you love your socks, but let me wash them real quick, and then they're starting to smell. And if you don't get them to wash, they'll smell more." "Socks, socks, wonderful socks," said Tina. "I'm never, ever, ever, never going to take them off." After Tina wore the socks for 10 more days, the kids at school said, "Tina, what's that smell? Change your socks." "Socks, socks, wonderful socks," said Tina. "I'm never, 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 ever going to take them off." Uh-oh. Well, even the cat wants you to take them off. They just got smell coming from them. After Tina wore her socks for 10 more days, a whole flock of Canadian geese flew over the house and dropped out of the sky from the smell. 2 moose walked through her yard and fell over because of the smell. Ducks, raccoons, and squirrels fell over when she walked to school. These animals are like, whoa. The moose is like, dude, I'm gonna puke. Totally gonna puke. Even the skunk, right? Is there a skunk? There's gotta be a skunk in there. Oh, no, that's a raccoon. All right. Stinky socks. And she's like, socks, socks. Oh, there it is. Finally, even the skunk fell over from the smell. Tina's friends decided to do something. They all came to her house and knocked on the door. Boom, bam, bam, boom, bling, ding, ding, dong, dong, bam, 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 bam. Boom, dong. And Tina opened the door. They grabbed her and carried her to the river. And then they held her noses and took off their socks. Well, how do they hold their noses and take off the sock? Come on.
Well, they have lots of hands.
They do have lots of hands. Yep. This guy's got a... Oh, I thought this guy had a... Oh, he's got a snorkel on, which, by the way, went right up to her socks pretty much. Some of the kids held Tina, and some of the kids washed the socks. Scrub, 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 scrub. All the fish in the river floated up to the top and acted like they were dead. That happened one time when I farted in the water. That's not a true story. 7 little fishies. Oh, that means maybe tonight we'll do... That's what we'll do for the 50th. I wrote a song called 7 Little Fishies, and we got the artwork. Let's all work on that and have it ready for tonight. Let's just have to write one little piece. That's what I'll do. The kids washed some more. Scrub, 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 scrub. All the beavers ran out of the river and went to live with Tina's grandfather. They washed more. Scrub, 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 scrub. Far down the river, people said, how come the river smells like dirty socks? Look at all the beavers like, yeah, hey, Jeremy? Yeah, we want to move in with you today. Is that okay there? Your house looks very tasty. They got little lamps and stuff. That's hilarious. Finally, the socks were clean. Wow, said Tina. They look nicer and nicer when they're clean. Wow, said Tina. They smell nicer and nicer when they're clean. Wow, said Tina. They feel nicer when they're clean. So Tina put the socks on and said, I'm going to wear clean socks from now on. Hey, Kateri, how are you? Kateri, she washed her socks. The beavers left the grandfather's house and went back to the river. The Canada geese got off the ground and flew away. The fish decided they were not dead after all and jumped and splashed in the river water. They probably had the river. Look at that. Everybody's like all happy. This is a little fish right there just high-fiving. Do you see that? Oh, flipper fly, like fin fliving. Fin fiving. Holy, that's hard to say. Tina went to her mom and said, my socks are nice and clean, and I think it would be nice if you took me to town to get a nice new red, yellow, and green shirt. Promise to wash it? Said Mom. No, said Tina. I'll wait long enough, and the kids at school, they'll wash it for me. Wah, 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 wah.
Looks like she has a cute new little best friend there.
Yeah, the skunk's like, hello. I didn't see that last page before. They're like, you're out of here, pal. They can throw her in the water. That's it. Oh yeah, because there's her shirt. That's her new shirt, and it's all red, dirty and stuff. And they're throwing her in the water. Oh, silly book, Robert Munsch, silly book. So happy birthday to you. There's your Robert Munsch book for you. Oh,
Seth is wearing red, yellow, and green socks.
Oh, I didn't see that too. Miss Christie sees all this stuff that I don't see. The skunk is wearing the same kind of socks. This book is called The Catawampus Cat. Catawampus Cat. And Catawampus kind of means, what's Catawampus mean? Catawampus means sort of off kilter, off center. I think that's what it means. We can look up Catawampus and see what it means, just out of curiosity. Then we can look up what curiosity means. Catawampus Cat. And this book is written by Jason Carter Eaton, and the pictures are by Gus Gordon. And this is made for Crown Books for Young Readers. So there you are. Thank you very much. I keep forgetting to tell you, 2017. Do you know what Catawampus means?
It's basically The definition of catawampus is awry. An example
awry.
of something catawampus is a situation that has gone completely out of control.
Okay, so it's a type of toast, right? Catawampus is awry toast, right?
No.
Oh, it means out of... Well, catawampus, a situation means out of control, but catawampus means not norm of the norm, I guess. That's sort of what it means. Yeah, that's what catawampus means.
Also, it can also be defined as an imaginary, fierce, wild animal.
An imaginary, fierce, wild animal. Oh. Hey, Miss Christie.
Yeah.
Can we get a puppy?
No.
Can we get a catawampus?
No.
Well, how would you know if I had a catawampus? Because it's an imaginary fierce animal. And so,
we
you know what?
already
I
have
think there's catawampi. I think there's catawampuses. I think there's probably catawampuses in here. Catawampi. More than one catawampus is this here, I think. So we should get a dog to protect us from the catawampus.
No.
Yep, I think we should.
No.
We need to get a catawampus dog. We can get a catawampus dog. It's imaginary and only you can see him. Maybe it'd be like a Snuffleupagus god, right? No. She said maybe. So here we go. The Catawampus cat arrived early on a Tuesday morning. Kateri says, is this the last book? Yes, this is the last book for today because we're running a little late as usual. So Catawampus cat arrived early on Tuesday morning, slightly askew, which means like that. At first no one noticed. The town was busy, and it was a busy town full of busy people. Oh, Catawampus. It's right in the back. A diagonal or at an angle, askew or awry. There you go. Catawampus. Oh, no, I've lost my page. Slightly askew. Tick, tick, tick went the town, and talk, talk, talk went the puppy, or the people. I can't say I want a puppy. Talk, talk, talk went the people. This is how it was every day in town, even on a Tuesday. Oh, everybody just sort of doing their own thing, right? Justin says, oh, you make me laugh when you ask for a puppy all the time, and Miss Christie says no. Well, it makes me cry. Can I have a puppy, please?
No,
Can I
thank
please?
you.
It's not working. It's fake tears. The first to see it was Mr. Grouse, the grocer, who tried to straighten him. Whoop, and to no avail. Bloop. What's with the cat? Said his wife, Linda, who hadn't said a kind word to him in almost 20 years. Why you asking me? He said. He must be hurt or curious or noticing something. So they both tilted their heads, and they noticed something. That's where my wedding ring has been, cried Lydia. I haven't seen it in 20 years. You know, Mr. Grouse said sweetly, from this angle, you look exactly like you did the first day we met. They kissed, and on walked the Catawampus cat, still askew. Then he was spotted by the bored town barber, Bob Long, who had been giving a woman a long bob. As he had stared at the Catawampus cat, he tilted his head and snipped. Uh-oh, on an angle. I just realized how funny a long bob is. I love it, said the woman. Pardon me?
His name was Bob Long.
Yeah, it's Bob Long and giving her a long bob. Yep. And on walked the Catawampus cat, askew as ever. Just sort of look at everybody now is noticing the cat's all sideways. And past a house painter who was busy painting the mayor's house. This is a dull and uncreative job, sighed the painter, as he watched the cat walk by, and it wasn't until he looked up at his work that he realized he had been tilting his head. "Brilliant," said the mayor. "A work of art, mayor. A work of art." Oh, it was kind of cool. Then Captain Whizbang, the town daredevil, saw the Catawampus cat, and he missed his jump over Dead Man's Gorge. This seems dangerous, hey? Oh, let's just turn our head. Should probably be, if you're going to jump something this big, really, you need to be paying attention straight away. Don't, like, see, that's why cats are dangerous. They're like, hey, what do you think that is? Right? Catawampus! But he landed instead in a geyser and set a new world record for height. Splendid, hooray! When the town librarian, Miss Reed, what's the person that sells old stuff going to be called? Antique? Maybe their gas station guy's named Phil and the lawyer named Sue. Saw the Catawampus cat. When the town librarian, Miss Reed, saw the Catawampus cat, she pulled the wrong book off the shelf. The book is called How to Build a Boat. And quit her job and set out on adventure. To the South Pole. She's going to the South Pole. Lots of water. Even Bushy Brows Billum, who had always sat at the back of the classroom and never noticed anything, like what time it was or when class was over, noticed the Catawampus cat. I don't know what I don't know what the equation is. 1 apple plus 2 bananas minus 1 apple equals, well, the answer is, of course, 2 bananas. Right?
It might be a banana split.
It can't be a banana. There's no apple in a banana split. If you got...
That's why you got rid of the apple.
Well, you got to get rid of the apple. Okay, because I was going to say, if you're putting apples in your banana split, you need to go to you needed a better cookbook. So he noticed the Catawampus cat and then discovered that he could see better than anyone if he just looked at the right angle, and Bushy Brows Billum set off a chain reaction. Oh, look at that. He's answering that, and everybody in the whole class has got their head tilted sideways. Unless they do the book like this, then they're all straight, but then it's like that. Soon, people began to talk, then to tilt. First their heads, then themselves, just like the cat. They rebuilt their houses so that they were leaning and made all the cars off kilter. That seems like overkill, to be honest with you. They spotted prized possessions they've never... They spotted prized possessions that they never thought they'd see again. They rediscovered old friends, and they thought they'd never know again. Everyone was happy, and slanty, and catawampus. Talk tickety-tickety went the people, and tick-tockety-tock went the town. Mayor decided to name the first Tuesday of the new year Catawampus Cat Day in honor of the remarkable cat. They all gathered in the lopsided town square and threw confetti at an angle on their uneven stage. I see threw confetti at an angle. I'm sorry, that's only a 40% angle there. Well, this is a 90% angle, which is straight down. Oompa, boompa, boompa, blared the off-key band as the Catawampus cat walked onto the stage and stared out at the town, now completely catawampus. The whole town is all crooked. Catawampus. Ooh. Well, what do you think of that? Said Mayor excitedly. We're all different now, just like you. Everybody held their breath as they waited the cat's reaction. Slowly, thoughtfully, Catawampus cat blinked twice stretched, rolled over, and straightened himself out. And walked back out of town, once again, uniquely, Catawampus. You see what happened? Everybody else was tilted, and then when the cat straightened out, he became Catawampus, and then he went and found a box, and that's where he lived. There you go. So Catawampus cat. So the cat was being a little bit different, and everybody went, they saw it, they sort of looked at him and went, well, that's different. Why are you walking like that? And then they tried it, and they realized, oh, it's a completely different way of walking. And this time, too, remember, the grocer, what was his name? Mr. Gross or something like that? The grocer, Gross, I think it was. Lydia, it was his wife.
Gross.
Mr. Grouse, right? He looked like that, and his wife looked like that. They found the ring, and then they found the love for each other again. That was pretty cool. And the whole book is about looking at things a little differently. I think that's the lesson. A different perspective. That's what I'm taking out of that. That's right. That's why we should have a puppy. And Miss Christie should tilt her head, and then you'll see we need a puppy. Probably not today. She'll tilt her head like that. Right now she's tilted her head like this. It's like that. But it doesn't have the right expression. If it's like, that might be a puppy. But this, that means don't ask for a puppy anymore today. So I won't ask. She's smiling. So that's kind of awesome. So thank you very much for letting me read a couple of books. Today is a school day, so make sure that you do your schoolwork, do what you need to do. Take the time to learn something new, put something in your brain, put good stuff in your body, work out, exercise, do whatever. I don't know what this is. This is pedaling a Flintstone helicopter. If you ever saw that, no, probably not. You won't. Don't. But I'm just saying that's how I would do it. And take the time to be you, and remember, embrace all your emotions. Happiness and all silliness and things like that. And remember, it's okay to get mad, it's okay to be sad, and it's okay to be frustrated with people around you, but you have to be three things. What is it? A-B-K. Always be kind. That's what we have to do. We have to be kind. And be you. And I say this, somebody said to me, why do you keep saying the same thing at the end of your episodes? Because it's very important. Because when I was little, nobody told me that I could just be me. I thought I had to be somebody else, or I thought I had to make this person happy or that person happy, and you know what? And I wasn't happy. I needed to be me. So here's what I need you to do, is just be you. And be the best version of you that you can be. And if you're not the best version, and you hurt somebody's feelings, or you make somebody mad, or you're rude, or whatever, you just have to take the time, take a breath, and apologize. And the next time, just try harder to be a better version of you. That's all. And you don't have to be perfect, because in my world, in Miss Christie's world, and we BC there, and all that you say, and all that you do, you never have to be perfect. You've just got to be you. That's the most important thing. So go be you. Tell the people around you how much you love and appreciate them, and I'll talk to you tonight. 50 days! Woo, I'm very proud of myself. Lots of love from Miss Christie and I. You gotta turn it around. It doesn't mean love. There you go. That's the way. That's it. Yeah. I'm being silly with Miss Christie. Boy.